So went to a performance of Richard Strauss's Der Rosenkavalier at the new National Theatre in Tokyo. Did you know that in Japan we have a national theatre dedicated to opera? Yeah, it's really strange, but that's Japan for you. I mean, Japan awakened to the Western culture with the major restoration in 1867, and since then, the Japanese people have been diligently studying opera, and we have come to the situation where we have a national theater dedicated to the performance of opera, and I should say that the Tokyo Opera is one of the best operas now in the world, and I'm really proud of it, and I'm a frequent lover. I frequently go to the New National Theatre. The production was by Jonathan Miller, who passed away sadly. But his production was really wonderful. This guy, yeah, it penetrates into human psychology, and the field motion was sung by Annette Dash, a really wonderful lady, and because of her presence and also because of Jonathan Miller's wonderful production, I think it came across to us that it was this person who was the most, well, for the lack of better words, manly and in command of the whole opera. Mind you, the field marshal is not there. I mean, her husband never appears on stage. So this is an opera where female figures actually dominate because Octavian is sung by a soprano, Yuka Kobayashi in this case, and her performance was brilliant. So was the performance of Yoko Yasui, who sang Zofi. I think these two singers have a really brilliant future. And so this opera actually is dominated by female voices. So that I think is a great message in this age of gender equality and so on. And of course, we should never forget Baron Ox, who sang really brilliantly by Hidekazu Mugia. This was a really smash hit for Mr. Mugia, I think, who is really a wonderful bass singer. And so according to the ethics of today's world, of course, what Baron Ox does on stage is abhorrible. I mean, he is a caricature of the worst in males. But the fact is that this opera is dominated by female singers, female voices, and that is, I think, really poignant when you think of the status quo of gender equality in Japan, which is sadly not really at the top notch of the world map. And so it is really brilliant to put a performance of the Rosenkavalier in Tokyo today because of the female dominance on stage, in contrast to the sad gender equality situations in this country. Anyway, watching this, I have probably seen, heard the Rosenkavalier for 10 times maybe on stage. Every time I was really moved. But this time I was, my attention was attracted to the fact that the whole civilization of Austria and the culture of Vienna probably culminated in this work. Richard Strauss wrote other operas, but this is arguably the best opera he has put on paper and ink. In a sense, the Showa era Japan culminated in Hayao Miyazaki's My Neighbor Totoro. In that film, everything that is great about Japan is condensed, and the same can be said about the Rosenkavalier. Everything that is beautiful about Austria and Vienna is condensed in this wonderful opera. So that is a really great tribute to the Austrian tradition. And also, I feel that I'm watching this opera from the arena, and on stage there are singers, and in the orchestra pit there are prayers, and for them it is a continuation of their everyday lives. It is a part of their everyday lives. But for us too, after seeing this opera, we see things in a different light, and we feel as if there's continuity between drama and real life, and we feel that probably it is possible to live up to really high expectations about ethics and dramaturgy in our daily lives, and that is the single most important effect that great performance like this can have on the brain. So this was a really great performance from the New Natural Theatre, and just especially because it changes our mindset towards a better future, and that it draws the best in humanity. A wonderful performance, Der Rosenkavalier by Richard Strauss from the New National Theatre in Tokyo, Japan.